G'day gang, Danny, how's it going folks? Back in the World of Warcraft. On the Human Paladin, working our way over here for unusual behaviour, even for Gnolls. Moldfang slain, Gnoll camp investigated. Red Pine Necromancer. What dastardly deeds are you up to? Raising the Moldfang. Moldfang strong. Moldfang dead yet again. Look at his face. Gnolls and necromancy, what a surprise! And I thought that here in the Western Plaguelands we had put these dark days behind us. You sense Dario's eyes focusing on something on the ground. Wait, what is that? See those reagents over there? And those supplies right here? Those belong to the Argent Crusade. Gnolls are known for thievery. What reagents are they talking about? These things? I just see scraps and garbage. Gnolls are known for thievery, but as far as I know, Hearthglen hasn't had any incursion since the Red Pine came. Very suspicious. I know a few helpful folks within Hearthglen. Morris Vant, Outfitter Mendeleev, Bree Ironstock, and High Cleric Alphas all can be trusted and are well connected. Question them to find out if they know anything about these lost supplies. Time for an interrogation.
Great to meet you.
Hello there, Paladin. Well, hello, ma'am. Heard any interesting rumors lately? Let's see. I heard that Magus Bisp has been spending his time cooped up on the top of the tower, working on some new spell or something. I heard that Gahrron was planning on retiring and heading back to his farm. He may have already left, in fact. Oh, and I heard that there's some human paladin running around town asking people all sorts of annoying questions. Just play with your love. Hope that information helped.
Safe travels.
Safe travels? What's the Magus? What's the Magus up to? What's he doing? What's his story? High Cleric?
Greetings!
May the light watch over you, child, and how may I help you this fine day? I'm looking for someone who may have stolen some supplies from Hearthglen. Have any leads for me? Stolen supplies? Well, let me think about it. I know a certain priest named Daria who took all the extra wine after last week's service, but didn't throw it out as I asked. I believe she'll be apologizing soon, though. Alphas winks at you. I've also heard an abnormal number of confessions this week from one of the mages. What's his name? Lisp, something along those lines. Now, be on your way.
Daylight's burning.
Daylight's burning. Alrighty then. Morris Vant.
Greetings.
Good day, brave paladin. How can I be of service? Have you noticed anything strange lately? Any new customers in the blacksmith shop? Well, let's see. I saw some drudges running away from the mine over there. Said something about a spider. New customers? Well, there's Geraldine, the lovely young gnome who bought an axe twice her size last week. Oh, and Magus Bisp came by asking for armor. Not sure why he'd need plate armor.
Have a good one.
What can I help you with?
Can I help you? Have you noticed anything strange lately? Any new customers buying anything suspicious? What is this, an interrogation? Oh, you're not one of Fordring's internal affairs guys, are you? Well, I've got nothing to hide. Let me look over my records. Last week I sold a ball gown to Lieutenant Minor, which struck me as odd. What else? Magus Bisp bought several dozen leather jerkins, which he couldn't give a reason for. Oh, and Friar Burlingham, he came by to stock up on swimwear for his trip to Hard Wrench Hideaway. That's about it. Now, if you don't mind, I have customers. Hard Wrench Hideaway.
Go with honor, friend.
Right. Did you notice, Artraxius? Many names were mentioned, but one name was mentioned far more than the others. Bisp. Magus Bisp is one of Hearthglen's most preeminent arcanists. To imagine that he would be interacting with Gnolls and dabbling in necromancy? Unthinkable. You'll find him atop the tower near Hearthglen's main gate. Hopefully he'll have an explanation for all of this. If not, well, I wouldn't go to the top of that tower unprepared, Artraxius. I would.
What can I do for you?
Magus Bisp.
Need help?
What are you doing up here, human? Can't you see that you're interfering with official Argent Crusade business? I was just wondering what you knew about the Gnolls to the south. Someone has been giving them supplies to practice necromancy.
Be careful.
You'll pay with your life! What? For interfering with my plans, you scum! Oh, he likes to warp around, he does. Try warping now, punk. I suppose that we can take his aggression as an admission of guilt. You're right, Artraxius? Turning yourself in, so you killed a member of the Argent Crusade inside of Hearthglen. Usually that's not smiled upon, even in self-defense. I recommend you come back to Mardenhold Keep, turn yourself in to High Lord Fordring. Hopefully he will hear you out and will be sympathetic with your situation. I hope I haven't gotten you in any trouble. Or you could speak up, Daria, and tell him exactly what's going on. Surprised nobody walked up to me and said, "Halt, criminal scum." With an extreme zoom close up.
Put your faith in the light, and all is possible.
I'm already aware of your actions, Artraxius. I welcome you into my town, give you my blessing, and what do? You slay the traitor that we've been hunting down for weeks. Well done. Your heroism is budding much earlier than even I had anticipated. High Lord's Ooh. The High Lord's Oh, nice. Looks nothing like that.
Find the strength within you.
By the light. Daria's got nothing to say. After all that, all we've been through, she just looked at it.
Loon be with you.
Just a loon be with me? Okay. Would have thought she'd come up and say, by the way, good job and all that. Well, I've got an axe now. Okay, so that's it? Alright, fine. Little bit disappointed at that. I thought that would be just the first step. Thought there'd be more to it. Who's he working for? Surely he's not just a troublemaker. was greater. He had greater plans. Should have searched his pockets. Okay, so our next quest, back to Mender's Stead, the long trip home, and we've also got Gahrron's Withering Cauldron quest.
What can I do for you?
It would appear that I have arrived before you, Adraxius. Field Argent Kartish gave me the details about my old home. Seems some battles with the Scourge aren't quite over yet.
See you around.
Memories from a lost past. It's funny the things you remember. I spent 16 hours a day working the fields, and every 7th day I'd head into a bustling Andahal to sell what I'd grown. It was a tough life, but we did alright. But I barely remember any of that. When I think back to the days, I think of our glorious smile, nor Andrea, waving from the window whenever I'd look up from the plough. The farm's just a bit to the east, but I'm not sure I'm ready to go back, Artraxius. I'd just like to make sure I hold on to these memories.
Be careful. Can I help you?
I wouldn't expect you to indulge the whims of a nostalgic old man, Artraxius. Still, if you find yourself in the area, you'd like a painting, a faded finger painting, cherished painting by Gahrron's daughter, and a prayer book that's well worn.
See you later.
That's over there. Let's also get this quest. Where's our buddy?
Talk to me.
Zen'kiki, how you going, buddy? You alright? Everything's good?
Arcanon Poros.
My analysis is complete. The blight that affects the animals here is no residual disease. No, it is something new, and I think I know what it is. The Cult of the Damned maintains a plague cauldron on a farm called Gahrron's Withering. This farm is due southeast of us, close to where the Eastern Plaguelands begin. I need a sample from this cauldron to verify my suspicions. Eliminate the cauldron lord present there for its key. You will then be able to access the cauldron and obtain my sample.
Do not lose faith.
Alright, so we want to use that.
Greetings.
Hey man, you come to help Zen'kiki out? No, I'll leave you alone for now. Hopefully we hear great things about Zen'kiki. Yes. So we need to find the Cauldron Lord. And recover some items as well. I will consume your light. An access panel to the cauldron remains securely fastened. In order to open it, you will need to find the key. Cauldron Lord Soul Wrath's key disintegrates as it touches the lock on the access panel at the base of the cauldron's platform. A slight clanking sound is heard within, and the access panel swings open to reveal more viscous toxins within the cauldron's framework. There is a small spigot that the bottle fits well enough under, allowing you to draw a sample for Field Agent Kartish's back at Menderstead. You carefully close the spigot in the control panel, watching the cauldron's putrid ichors drip into the empty bottle. With the poison in hand, it is time to return to Field Agent Kartish at the Menderstead. We'll have to deal with this. And reclaim some lost items. Down the chimney like Father Christmas. Oh, damn it. You gotta take away my fun. It would have been perfect. And hopefully not get stuck. prayer book. And the finger painting of a sheep. Some different music in this household. I don't think I've ever heard that music. I wonder if that's unique to that house. Or perhaps I just wasn't listening when I entered a ruined household. Maybe it is quite common to those places.
The Naru have not forgotten us.
Gahrron's Withering houses a viciously potent plague cauldron. Once we have a sample of the plague it spews forth, we will be able to determine whether the cult of the damned is truly responsible for continuing to poison the land.
Blessings upon your family.
Good work. One moment, please. The Draenei takes a moment to compare your sample with a sample he presumably had distilled earlier. Yes, this appears to be the same corruption that is affecting the wildlife. With that knowledge and with your combat expertise, we may have the power to stop this.
Dionys Akar.
Desperate acts. The cult of the Dan maintains a small camp to the east, militia outpost, which they use for field training outside of the Scholomance. We may have allowed them to proceed unchecked with this training for far too long. If cultists are truly using this plague to inoculate the wildlife, the militia outpost must be where the inoculation is occurring. Instruct the militia runs the outpost, find her, slay her, and find out who she's taking orders from.
Good health, long life.
You have a quest.
You need something?
I wouldn't expect you to indulge the whims of a nostalgic old man, Artracius. Still, if you find yourself in the area... this. Gloria used to read this from this prayer book every night. How had I forgotten? She was so devout, Artracius. Dell's eyes turned to the finger painting. Oh, this painting? My daughter Andrea? She loved to paint.
See you around.
Aw, man.
Greetings.
Poor fella. Thank you. You're welcome. And you've given me her locket. I shall wear it.
You need something?
I shall wear it for you, fella. All right. Let's get this quest.
How may I aid?
Zen'kiki and the cult. Oh, Zen'kiki's ready to go back into action. While you have been away, I've been trying a different approach in our friend Zen'kiki. I believe he may have a future as a healer. This is mainly because healing spells never miss. I hear from Field Agent Kardish that the cultist camp to the east is where the plagued animals are coming from. I hope you don't mind escorting Zen'kiki over there. Perhaps he can help heal some of the plagued animals within the camp.
Walk with me.
Alright, going my way. The Turan says she'll teach me how to heal if we do a good job. Let's go, man. You run along, fella. Where is he? There he is. Turn into a bird or something. Come on, dude. Surely you learned that lesson. So it looks like we might have business in the Scholomance. Perhaps after this, or before we go to the next part of the Plague Lands. Cult orders, captive plague bear freed and healed. Now let's get it. Oh, we got a special over here. Lord Maldazar. Pretty sweet looking helmet. Cult orders. Emerald girdle of the quick blade. You take a look at the paperwork militia was carrying. The orders and militias, or militia's possession or whatever it is, incriminate Darkmaster Gatling of the Scholomance, but they also conceal another important bit of information. The cult orders state that the plague from the Cauldron at Gahrron's Withering is in fact being used for two purposes. Now, let's just bust this bear out before we get all the respawn. The first is the practice of spreading disease through the animals of the plague lands, which you already knew about. The remainder of the plague is being shipped to the Weeping Cave, a cavern north of Militia. I don't know if Militias or militias. Anyway, Militia's outpost for use in some dark experiments. Students of the Scholomance are using this plague to reanimate the dead. Certainly, they must be stopped. Militia, like Alicia. But you could also say that as Alicia, I suppose. No, you can't. Can you? Yes, you could. Don't know. Pick one, folks. You tell me. Tell me what you've picked. Oh, we don't want to go there yet. We don't want to go to Fiona's caravan. Unholy corpsicle. Corpuscle. Corpuscle. What are you doing, Zen'kiki? Here comes Zen'kiki. Pounce. Why are you laughing? Oh, I got something drop in here one time in Classic. Classic Wrath at the time I think I was in. But yeah, I got something drop a noosling I think it was. It sold for like 2,000. 2,500 gold or so. I don't know who wanted that thing so badly. Maybe some achievement hunter or something. If that is an achievement. Some completionist. Four out of 4. We've got all these guys. We need Krastinovian Disciple. Krastinov. The cult orders state that the plague from the reanimate the dead. Which certainly looks like that's what's going on here. Disciples. Running some big time experiments. Well, put an end to that operation for now. There's definitely, this place was definitely full of those abominations and, well, not quite the abomination, what are they called? Pretty much everything that you've seen here except for the disciples, these things, these brutes and these slimes. Back in Classic, that is. Zen'kiki. Zen'kiki is the Flash.
Good fortune.
Ah, you have gone above and beyond, Azyraxius. Not only have we set back the cult of the damned in their crusade to re-plague the Plaguelands, but you have uncovered another set of dire plans. They continue to reanimate the dead. Your name would definitely be mentioned when this information is presented to High Lord Withering, Azyraxius. You have my thanks and the blessing of the Argent Crusade. And I also have that sword.
Remember the lessons of the past.
Kartisha's sword.
Ah, I've been expecting it.
By the grace of the Earth Mother, he's done it. Thank you, Azyraxius. I admit I had nearly given up hope on Zen'kiki. It is only due to your patience and diligence that he has come into his own as a druid and member of the Cenarian Circle. And that's without even mentioning the good you've done for nature. You have my admiration and respect. Zen'kiki's thanks. Well, I've already just recently got a neck piece, so I'll go for the breastplate.
May the eternal sun shine on you.
And the Western Plaguelands are complete, or are they? Zen'kiki! Hey! Thanks for helping me out, man. No more shapeshifts for me. I'm gonna work on my healing. Go for it, buddy. Go on, tree it up. Yes, so we are now done in terms of quests with this zone, but I still feel like something should be explored. So I'm gonna make my way over to the island where Scholomance is. And I'll see if I can actually queue up for it. Because it would be nice if I could. And then we'll hop into that dungeon.